Hello, good afternoon, beautiful woman. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday and heading into a weekend of rest and relaxation. And if you must work, I hope you have incorporated a few minutes here and there to pause, close your eyes, and breathe. This is Dr. Mensimah. In this episode, I'm going to talk about cultivating a sense of agency to overcome trauma. Now, I talk often about staying positive, being strong, powerful in your own right, to be a woman of power and grace. And I know firsthand that until you have worked through your trauma, it is really very difficult to stay on a path or sustain that sense of agency to overcome the trauma you may have experienced. We cannot gloss over or bypass this process of healing. I like to introduce a mindfulness exercise that is designed to help you overcome the harmful effects of trauma and to give you a stronger sense of self-agency and control over how you relate to your trauma. As you listen to this exercise and all mindfulness exercises, please remember you are in control of your experience, and you can do as much of it or as little of it as you wish. No matter what kind of trauma you may have gone through, large or small, physical, sexual, mental, emotional, or spiritual, your trauma involves an incapacity to stop a terrible thing from happening to you, regardless of blame or misfortune. Sometimes this truth can wear on the psyche. So recovering from trauma may require that you, at some point, increase greater strengths and more capacities within to remember how powerful you are and how important your decisions are. In this general way, it may also be useful to do this kind of work with a coach, a counselor, a doctor. But on your own, it is also good to know that along with your trauma, there may be natural common feelings or beliefs of entrapment, immobilization, and helplessness. To some degree, you may not feel like you can escape the awfulness of it. One thing that has helped me and thousands of others who live with incredible trauma is to be mindful of your own experiences of what we call agency, of simply being able to make something happen with your own free will and sense of empowerment. Building upon our agency, one building block at a time, until there's nothing you feel you cannot take on with your embodied strength and kindness that is always inside you. Another common feature of trauma is feeling fearful of communicating. I know this well. We tend to hold things in or become tongue-tied. With confidence or assertiveness, we can begin reflecting on experiences that define who we are, and it can be very useful to do this several times. This can help us to remember our best self, to know that we have the capacity to take on challenges with strength. This provides the mind with a belief that you are greater than your past, bigger than anything that's happened to you, and that you are not your trauma. You are so much more. And you can shape your future to be as bright and healthy as you desire. Agency is just a fancy term for a feeling of being able to make things happen. If you feel a bit powerless, helpless, or trapped, immobilized, defeated, or despairing, then this practice of agency can help turn the tide to reawaken the feeling of what it is like to make things happen rather than be fearful of whatever might come next. So with that in mind, we'll practice feeling a sense of agency in a guided mindfulness exercise together. Please find a posture that feels relaxed and alert. Take a deep breath in all the way into the belly and gently release. Let's do that again. Take a full, deep breath in all the way into the belly and gently release. Feel comfortable, safe, and warm. And now reflect on a time in your life when you felt really good about something you experienced. For example, having attained a goal. What goal did you accomplish or feel really good and proud of? What choices did you make? What were some of the little things that led up to it? You may consider how you've added value in situations to other people. And now reflect on some things that you get done over the course of the day. Simple things. But at the end of the day, you can check the things you've accomplished in the day. Recall ways you influence others or played a leadership role, perhaps in the family, friendship, or business. Bring mindfulness to some of the positive choices you've made, all empowering experiences that led to a greater feeling of accomplishment or agency. See if you can open this feeling and let it fill you. Help it last and allow it to become more intense in your mind, in your heart, and your body. You've made things happen. You, and the emphasis is on you, have made things happen. You are competent. You are effective. And you will continue to be so. Bring mindfulness to any other feelings that may arise, like dignity, self-respect, or a sense of possibility. And if you happen to feel any resistance to this sense of success or worth right now, that is okay. And it is completely normal. See if you can gently bring your mind back to remembering some of the good feeling. We want to shift the focus from some painful memories to some very good things. Feel the times you did something that you're really proud of doing. And feel the sense of accomplishment or agency sink into you. And remember that you can tap into this feeling anytime you remember it. And you can also sense what it will feel like or what it would be like to accomplish more. Even the little tasks of the day. When you feel satisfied with meeting your goals, that will contribute to your well-being and the well-being of others. Open to the reality that you can build on a foundation of what you've really done. Let ease spread through your body and mind, and release any pressure or drivenness. If there's a sense of fragility somewhere in your consciousness, it can be useful to imagine a nurturing person who is holding you as a child, reassuring you that you will reach your goals. It could be your earthly mother. Even better, imagine yourself being held by the Divine Mother who is holding you as a child, reassuring you that all is well. Don't be afraid to start all over again. You may like your new story better, especially when you see the Divine Mother as your refuge. Ask her to give you wisdom. Ask her to give you grace. You may say, Mother, I seek refuge alone and nothing else, and nowhere else. Mother, I seek your refuge alone and nothing else, and nowhere else. Know that you're special and powerful, and that you can get things done and make a difference. Now take a deep breath in and relax, absorbing the space you're in, feeling that you're being held every moment of each day. Yes, the Divine Mother is with you always. Just lean into her and be comforted. Take a deep breath in again and release gently. And now you can open your eyes when you're ready. Don't rush. Gently, gently open your eyes. Take your time. You may tap your cheeks gently and lovingly if you need to wake up. Thank you for your courage to remember who you really are, to bring mindfulness to the sense of agency that you have and have always had inside of you, ready to unleash at any time. To recap, please remember, along with your trauma, there may be natural common feelings or beliefs of entrapment, immobilization, or helplessness. And to some degree, you may feel or may not feel like you can escape the awfulness of it. But it is imperative to change the way you think, because you attract into your life a reflection of what you think. You also attract into your life what you judge. If you feel people are dishonest, for example, you attract dishonest people. If you're focused on pain, illness, disease, trust, or lack of it, you attract more. Everything you hold in, conscious thought, becomes your cage in reality. And to cultivate a sense of agency, remember a time when you felt accomplished or successful at having done something good. Or pay attention to the little things that you do each day that make a difference to you and the people around you. Allow all these beautiful things and moments erase the old emotional pain and woundedness. I hope this is helpful to you. And thank you for your mindfulness. As a transformational coach, I've had the privilege of working through such situations with clients. If you're interested in connecting with me one-on-one, please email me at info@mensimah.com. I have also some interesting updates on our offerings coming soon, in a week or so, including doing weekly podcast episodes. I'm so excited. As always, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you again. And remember, you are a woman of power and grace. with the Divine Mother even more so. And with her as your refuge, you will experience her love and grace. Your whole reality and experience will change with that beautiful energy of love. And seriously, there's nothing like it. It's just wonderful. Thanks again, and many, many, many blessings to you. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, and maybe after that, weekly. Thank you again.